All right, let's watch it.
We're watching it together. How's it going, everybody? I am Jason Ward from MakingStarWars.net, and I am pulling up the trailer, the first one that we could find, and we're gonna watch it together because it has leaked. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and like the video and all that jazz. And yeah, we'll see if this one gets flagged right away or not, if they let us do it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
all right, so
We're definitely losing money today.
we're definitely losing the money on this one. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna share my tab. Chris, I'm gonna need you to calm down, Emperor. You're getting crazy over there. Sounds like the clanking of the Mandalorian wrist guards. Okay,
It's my
share
gigantic
audio.
set of brass balls clanking together.
Okay, so here we go. Whoa, what? Wait,
Whoa.
what's going on here? What's
Whoa.
going on here? All right. Can you guys see it?
You had one job, Wards. Yeah, we can see it.
You can see it? Okay.
Yeah, we can see it.
All right. And we got sound on, I hope. All right, here we go, guys. Let's do it. Ooh, there's the canyon. Remember the canyon?
The fight is done.
Talking to Nari.
We lost.
Talking to Nari. There he is!
Stay hidden.
Oh shit! They did it! About time!
The key to hunting Jedi is patience. Jedi cannot help what they are.
That's his job.
Their compassion leaves a trail. The Jedi code is like an itch. You cannot help it. Where is he?
Yeah, nerd. Getting his hands full. Man, I feel like that chicken in Pulp Fiction. I'm like, God damn! That was pretty good. I'm just pretty excited about that, you guys. I can't lie. Nothing to say, huh? Everybody's just like,
it's the best trailer they put together so far.
Yeah,
that is a good fucking trailer.
That's the cinematic trailer right there.
It is.
Rob, you called it with the Duel of the Fates last week, a few days ago. You called it, so props to you for that.
Yeah. I'm glad that one panned out because that's been done before and then not shown up in the official stuff later on. So it's nice, you know. Yeah, I think we're gonna do is we need to get the YouTube link. If anybody has the YouTube link, send it our way because on YouTube we could watch it super slow. And we saw a lot of things that I have dropped in recent days, recent months about Kenobi, recent weeks, I should say, about Kenobi. Like we saw that moment where, well, number one, the EW stuff came out today. We saw him sleeping in a cave.
Yeah.
We saw Reva confirmed. We saw the scene with the guy is about to get his hands cut off. In case you didn't catch that, that's about to happen. We saw obviously watching
EOPs,
but EOPs were in the concept art, and we got the trailer on the 9th and the 10th because Australia, right? Double right, Emperor Spreezy.
And we call that a Kurtz win. You know what I mean? Like it worked out inflation wise. I mean, it was both correct and incorrect. Yeah, it's good.
It's good. We did it, boys. We got the trailer.
And some of us didn't have to sit through a Disney's investor fucking call to
Yeah,
watch
you're
it.
lucky for that.
I couldn't imagine, dude. Like that's fucking horrible.
All right. All right, guys. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again on YouTube's. Okay, wait. Star Wars Santa just came through because Star Wars Santa always comes through. Wait, the question is can I copy and paste from here? I cannot. Oh boy. Oh man. All right, it's on YouTube though. I'll just try to go to YouTube myself like a big boy.
You're a big boy now.
I'm a big boy now. I can't. Okay, yeah, it's the first thing they're giving to me. Thank you, Santa, for helping me, and everyone who helped us this week. You know, especially big shout out to our network of sources who helped us on this. That is, I never really get to thank them publicly in any kind of way. Usually, you know. And so I am going to thank them publicly now and say that everybody who helps me out and in this past couple of weeks has been awesome. Last couple of months, everybody down at Manhattan Beach, thank you. And everybody everywhere else, you know what I mean. Okay, so
thanks to Revenge Guy for getting all that revenge.
Revenge Guy getting all the revenge, yes. Star Wars Meg for being British. No, Star Wars Meg is the best. I'm just kidding. I did send her an invite if she ends up free and wants to jump on, but I think she probably needs to jump onto her like breakdown video right away. Which I don't blame her.
I feel like Jibber Jabber should be a Star Wars planet. You know what I mean?
Jab 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 jabber jaw. Remember that with that shark.
Hey, before we start, I'm just gonna take this off because it's about 25 kilos. I'm gonna lose my head. So there we go.
That's why the battles didn't last very long.
Yeah. So right now, I just got the trailer playing in super slow mo, so we could obviously just stare at.
Do you see the Superman ass? You see the Superman ass? Superman confirmed. You see it? It's in the top left. It's confirmed.
Superman doubly confirmed. That looks like it's Manhattan Beach, but I could be wrong. But I do think this looks more like The Force Awakens than Book of Boba Fett. When we were talking about the look of the show yesterday, and will it achieve a cinematic quality? And at least in these trailer shots, it has. I'll say that much.
Classic Lucas style. Single character in the center of a screen. No truck in though. No truck in.
Right. Yeah. I mean, Deborah Chow's probably, yeah, is like, you know what? I'm going to take what works and dump what doesn't.
Yeah.
James just said he saw the trailer. Hell the fuck yeah. I could not agree more.
Love James.
Also, to that wannabe scooper who was out there saying shit like, oh, nothing's going to happen really. And so you're a bitch. I'll fight you any day. I'll fight you in any way, bitch. And tomorrow,
so this was just the first one. He's pod racing, right?
He's pod racing. That little motherfucker's pod racing.
Watch him do the two hands forward. Two hands forward.
God. He was totally pod racing.
That's the N64 dual control move. All right, only way to play.
He's like, Anakin did it. He totally busted a nut in Padme. It's true. I know now. I didn't believe it before, but now I know it to be true. Sorry.
He's already got sister issues, man. You don't need to throw that one in there too. He doesn't need an Oedipus complex too.
No, I wasn't saying
Chris,
Luke Skywalker. I'm saying Anakin actually banged Padme. Because it might have been, he might have been like, dudes say they banged Padme, but did they really? You know what I mean? And then like this guy did.
Batman ears. Batwing confirmed. Wait, no.
Batwing confirmed.
We got Superman and Batman. It's gonna be the best ever.
Yeah, Danny Elfman's back. But wow.
They tell me vehicles don't matter, right?
Yeah, they matter. What happened to Chris, by the way? He just got.
He's like I confirmed the trailer. I had to leave.
So so that confirms the Inquisitor underwater base, by the way. which has been a thing, and we saw the concept art.
Which is
of
a
it.
shield. It's a shield
Oh.
thing. It's where they keep Ant-Man.
Yeah.
Shit.
Look at that
gnarly.
that ball sack of a person.
Lens flares confirmed. Lens flares confirmed.
1999 is back.
John Knowles happy.
Yeah. So scoop I was gonna put out, but I didn't, is that this might be when Obi-Wan is going to the thing, but I believe so. You know what? I'm gonna say what it is. I'll drop it on here. Obi-Wan has a job, and that job is like the equivalent of an Alaskan fisherman in Tatooine. He's like a space whaler. And
so she doesn't wear a helmet, right?
Not in these scenes, apparently. Yeah, I know that a helmet was made. I know that a helmet was made. I know that she has one, but like the Grand Inquisitor, he also has one too that he only wears like when he pilots the ship for the most part in the cartoon. So
it's a least effective way to work that. The helmet would work better around people.
Yeah, right.
You'd want to take the helmet off when you're piloting the ship.
So that confirms that she is always an Imperial. Mark Hamilton says, "Sup, hyped." I'll have some more stuff on.
This
on,
is
on her.
Reno.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this is.
This looks like Reno.
Yeah, this is the planet that we've been calling Reno. They announced the name today in the EW stuff. What was it, guys? Okay. It was like Neo, or I can't remember what it was now. I actually heard it before and forgot it because I'm stupid. And then EW published it and I forgot it again. It's like Deo or something. Deo. I can't remember what it is. But yeah, things aren't looking good for that guy. Between darkness and two butt cheeks. So this word right here reminds me a lot of the old 1313 test footage, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a little composite-y. It depends on how that works.
Yeah,
in shot.
Yeah,
like in terms of the whole sequence. That almost took that guy head right off.
Yeah,
head on the left.
The question though is that the guy who gets his hands cut off, or is that Nari?
That's Nari.
It could be Nari. It's hard to say.
And Vader, huh?
But so wait, who was that right there with the gun? Was that? What's his name?
Maybe that's
Contact.
Nari.
No, Nari's dead by this point.
Oh, Nari's dead by now.
But what are those, Minox?
Avatar confirmed. Wait, no. I see space birds, man. I just think it's Avatar.
It says it's not letting Chris join. Weird, Chris. I think you've had that problem before, Chris. I don't know what to do.
You know what I mean? One thing.
Invasion. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. But yeah, man. Like
that's the same look he had when he sees you pull up in the car at the with this, you get him with that Howard Cosell Better Off Dead reference.
His mask is all like this. He's all like
bras on your heads.
Yeah. What a day, man. Oh, that was exciting. So like they're calling it a limited series. With the date there at the end, even which it's telling you don't expect a season 2 of this bad boy, but I can't believe they actually
with the pod racing thing is a nice surprise, right?
Yeah. They showed Luke, so they're clearly saving Leia for the episode. I believe she was
that shot right there, man. Like, look at the atmospheric haze they got going on. Like, that's a desert.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, if it was just like clear as the eye can see.
Okay, so just to go back, I was told that Nari catches up to Kenobi in a canyon. So I don't know if this is the canyon or if this is just Obi-Wan's house. Like where his cave.
Looks like he's leaving his cave because see the rocks right there.
Mm-hmm.
Those look.
Yeah, is he coming towards us or away from us? It looks like he's going away from us.
That's why UFOs are so hard to watch. You can never tell.
Oh God, I had a side note. I was going through comments. I'm trying to clear out all the comments on YouTube, liking ones just to get them out of my way and stuff in the little app. and liking them or deleting them or whatever. And one of them is like this photo. I took a picture from Mandalorian season 1 where he comes out of the door with the guns and hits the stormtroopers, and the person's like, "What are you filming with? A potato?" And like, this ain't real. And I'm like, shit, man, if I can't even film the Mandalorian being filmed with my cell phone, we're fucked on UFOs. Okay. Anyways,
with the clear as day shot,
yeah. I mean, I'm so right here, yeah. So that's Kenobi, right? This must be
going
Kenobi.
to work.
Yeah, this must be Kenobi.
He works at the Kenner figure. He makes Kenner figures. They're all lined up.
Pretty
so he
much.
Paints the boots. He paints the boots.
He definitely. I'm telling Chris, it's the same link. It's the same link, dude. It's the same link.
And some asshole likes to make fun of him, call him O Booty One because he paints the boots. And, yeah, it's harassment. It's an HR issue.
Yeah, so it's like remember how I've been talking about how Obi-Wan, he's not getting a black card from Alderaan just to pay his rent and to feed himself. That's what I was referencing, is those moments right there, because he has to like do this stuff to survive, and it's also part of his cover, I think, to some extent. But I don't think the show comes out and says, "Oh, this is Obi-Wan's cover," But it's very.
What they don't tell you though is that the Denland wastelands are actually poop free, so he has to scoop all that EOP poop when he gets done.
Yeah,
he has to go back and yeah.
It was funny yesterday when a friend was confirming more of this trailer coming to me today. They're like, being supportive and being like, "Don't worry," And then I'm just like, but until it happens, I'm worried. Until it happens, it hasn't happened. What is that? What is that next to him? Is that a 40? Or is
That's
that
the
somebody...
EOP head?
It's just the EOP head?
It's the EOP head. Yeah, it's the EOP head.
You sure? Yeah.
Maybe it's a 40. I wish it was a 40. Maybe he keeps Qui-Gon Jinn in a bottle. And then he rubs them, and then he comes out. He
Obi-Wan, let's drink. Let's drink green beer.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, you'll be learn anyone. Da, 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 da. Right.
Oh man!
What if we get the DMCA because I spoofed that song and not for all this footage?
God, there was this. Somebody was doing a hilarious video the other day that I saw on YouTube where it was it might have been about Mike Zero, and it was like, you ain't ever had a. Oh no, never mind. It was something else. It was funny though. It was like, you ain't never had a show like
George McFly had these goggles and could just zoom in and track anyone at a heart's content, right?
Right.
Because obviously he's scoping out Baru. There's Baru. There's right.
He's like, I hope Anakin didn't get her pregnant too. there's too many of them.
He's probably hoping, so he's got another little hand around the house,
Who is that down there?
That's Luke on the left, and that's Baru and Owen.
Baru and Owen. Okay. I see Baru by the door now. Okay. Yeah. He's just got the macro binoculars out. He's like, and there's the moisture evaporators. I got the pictures of that one day, and I was like, hey guys, look, here they are.
It's also the parking lot to Galactic Starship. I made a joke.
Yeah, you did. Look at him. Look at that little fucker. Look at him.
God, we need another pod racing game, man. It's been too long.
Many people didn't realize that this boy would grow up to try to kill his nephew.
Imagine Unreal Engine 5 pod racer game.
Right?
Pod racing, dude. VR Quest fucking pod racer. That's right.
Yeah, I wonder wonder if he puts 2 and 2 together. I mean, little kid likes pod racer. You think he learns that there was another Skywalker? Or does he hear about his father winning that and just think, that he became a navigator on a spice
too
freighter?
Much like his father. It's too much like his father. He probably told him his father was like a bullshit spice freighter, so he didn't have to know. But they could see him just constantly doing this shit, like it's in him.
Yeah. Mark Hamilton's
Like
all. He dropped it at 11:48. What sort of time is that?
JPEG time, dude.
They also called this a teaser trailer. Yeah, I think it's because they were showing like Pinocchio bullshit and everything, and so they were like, well, yeah, I mean, they could have done it at 11:38, right? I mean, come on.
And I love Jiminy Cricket. Don't make fun of Pinocchio.
Yeah, I love him too.
Jiminy Cricket's the original Yoda.
As a kid, when they go to that place and they get turned into donkeys and they smoke cigars and shit, I kind of wanted to go there. Like that kind of sounded cool.
Yeah, I know. I was like, no way, and you were like, yes way.
I was like, you know what? It'd be kind of rad to be a donkey and like smoke cigars and stuff. That's how I saw it. They were like indoctrinating me. I don't smoke though. That's the amazing part. I don't.
You're why Jedi can't have any entanglements. You're right, Jason. No attachments.
So I got a question in an email. Hey, dude. So the trailer is great, but I was wondering who you thought the other Inquisitor was. The other Inquisitor is the fifth brother, if that's what. Yeah, I won't say their name. I don't know if I should say their name, but yeah, it's the we see the fifth brother, we see the Grand Inquisitor, we see Reva, the third sister, and honestly, I think we see X-Wing's mama, according to Meg. I remember that joke yesterday. I was laughing at that Meg joke yesterday. That Meg joke was pretty good. Okay. So here we go.
Dude, the British are the best at cut down. So like, just why would you even try?
Yeah, they are. Okay. Oh, wait, the Emperor has returned. The Emperor is back.
Yeah, my laptop just spazzed out. I don't know. I think he got too excited.
I told you something would go wrong the minute the trailer came out, didn't I? Always does. So he's got like the nice version of those binoculars in, right? He doesn't got those like shitty ones like the rebels use. Look at that.
Yeah, I wonder if those are the same ones that he has from the Clone Wars era or not. I'm not actually sure. If it's not a lady's razor that's been turned into a communicator, that's about where I lose track of stuff.
I had those same gloves in the 80s too, man. Yeah, that's when those were the gloves.
Max is all, oh shit, I did know the trailer dropped. Want an invite? Yeah. So yeah, I mean, those are pretty cool gloves. I got to say, it's about time Kenobi got some kind of cool Billy Idol style going, right? White wedding, because he's not really pulling off the cool looks of a rock star usually, even though Ewan McGregor's a total rock star.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my God. I just saw Uncle Owen take a shit.
He watches Owen just drop trow and start urinating right there in front of him,
Dude, yeah, nobody's supposed to see you out there in the wilderness of Tatooine,
Don't worry, the moisture evacuator will pick this up, and you know what I mean. It separates the pee from the water.
I like they'll
get it back.
bronze Lucasfilm logo. It looks very nice. Cool. The Kenobiified. Oh, look at it! It's disappearing into the Force. You got. Oh no, it's sand.
They gotta get rid of that. That weird. They gotta get rid of that weird Star Wars opening on Disney Plus, man. With the siren looking. I hate that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I just see Batman now. Thanks, man.
Told you, Batman.
It really does look a lot like it. Like if you combined the Batwing with the ghost little ship that comes out in Rebels, the Phantom. It's like the Phantom and the Batwing put together.
Does look like a Batwing, yeah.
Told you. Scissors come right out there.
Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Max is in a car. Do we let people in cars on the show?
No, we cannot. If Max hits into this, we cannot be held responsible if Max runs into someone.
Safety comes first.
I love Max, but she can't be.
Well, no,
she can't be streaming.
She can't drive. She can't drive. I mean, she can't drive and do the show. That's
if she.
obvious.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna send her the.
She's not driving.
Yeah, no. If she, but if she does drive, she has to go full on toxic Avenger. Yeah, toxic Avenger. She has to be like 10 points, and all that. All right. Yeah, so this is the Inquisitor's underwater base. We saw the concept art of the stormtroopers down there before, and we were questioning could that be what that is, and it turns out it was. Looks cool for what it is, I guess. So right here. All right, I want to pause it on this little fucker right here and take a good look at him. Wait, hey. Look at that guy, man. He looks pretty terrifying, but also looks pretty B grade in some ways. I think I like it though.
Yeah, it looks pretty goofy looking.
You think it looks goofy?
Yeah, Rob, what do you think?
Well, I know, like, look, the animation, the heads are slimmer, right? So if they're gonna go with makeup, heads are just fatter. Like, that's it's just not how real life works. I would say my only gripe would be you could use some form of like grit or texture, maybe, but that comes down to performance,
Yeah.
That really comes down to performance. So if it looks off if he's acting weird, then like it kind of all works, So
do you think that the costumes are too clean looking, not worn in enough?
I felt that way about a lot of the Disney Plus stuff, So
Yeah.
Mando being the best, Boba Fett's original costume being pretty fucking awesome when it was all beat up.
Yeah.
And then now they've gotten a little slimmer. So I don't know why that is. Why I mean, I don't know why, but I mean, it's a nitpick.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think if the actor can sell the performance and the lines in this getup, then ultimately that's what it takes. I mean, that's what's going to make it work or not. And if he can't, then it's not going to matter. And also want to point out Bespin Bulletin's scoop about the Grand Inquisitor being in this. He said that he thought I can't think it was in the article or it was on the pod that he does, the Bob podcast, but he said like it didn't appear like his tattoos were like as prominent as they were in the cartoon. And as I'm looking at it, I'm like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like and it makes it I think that's for the best.
Yeah,
I still think texture-wise, if people want to know what I'm talking about, just watch the opening to Rogue One, and you'll see what I'm talking about. The opening to Rogue One has the best use of just damp, soiled fucking clothes. Used universe. It is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Is that the Krennic scene you're talking about, Rob?
Yeah, the Krennic scene, and even when they go in the hut to like escape and get all their shit, like you can just see, that's Star Wars for me, like and because those Death Troopers are so glossy compared to everything too, like it stands out. It's this matte stuff. I think the matte stuff is trying to harken to some of the materials used in A New Hope, which weren't like Empire materials,
Mm-hmm.
But it had the benefit of being on shitty film stock. So when they run it in HD, it's like, yeah, you need to run it through some film stock to get those matte materials to work. I don't think they've figured that one out yet, So
yeah, I mean, he does look like honestly though, if that thing was standing over me, if I got abducted by aliens and that was the alien, I think I would probably shit my pants. That thing, you know what I mean? It does look kind of terrifying.
Yeah.
But if it's not done the right way, you will just want to make fun of that giant ball sack of a head.
I just want to see his chest piece do the kit.
And as somebody with a giant ball sack of a head, I feel like I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah, of course.
So,
and that's how I looked in basic training, basically.
But yeah, and Rob, the most of Star Wars Rebels, most of I would say like the building blocks of the Star Wars Rebels universe all harkened back to A New Hope or Ralph McQuarrie work entirely. That was everything. Nothing superseded that look and design. And that's where the character's outfit comes from. And they were, in a lot of ways, more honest to it than I thought they would be. And one thing I wanted to point out too is the fifth brother is to the left of frame and Reva's over to the right. And right here in the middle is Stu. Stu's a really good guy if you need somebody to play chess with on Tatooine, at 12 o'clock because he ain't got no job. But
he's a
Stu's-
dick. He does that speed chess and slam shit down.
Oh yeah, he does. He'll take all your money. Streaming exclusively on Disney Plus minus exclusive plus. What was the other one? Prime, Disney Plus Prime. All right. So what do we got here? This is the let's go out, and this is Obi-Wan's job.
It's gonna work, right?
I'm guessing. Yeah, I think they're coming back from work maybe at this point.
That tower's SeaWorld, right? In the background? That's the SeaWorld tower.
Right there's that one alien, that mask that was used in Mando, and we used in Book of Boba. Now here it is. I believe it was created for the Force Awakens at Maz Kanata's castle, and that alien species, and yeah. But these people do not look like they are having a good life. I have to say, it looks like they're not having fun. Like, come on, Kenobi, get a song going.
They look pretty miserable, don't they?
Yeah, 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer. Let's do something, Kenobi. But yeah, but and as Ewan McGregor confirmed in the trailer or the EW thing today, he's a beaten man. He's very much defeated, and things are not looking good. And those lines that he speaks in this trailer are the lines to Nari. If you read my article, it's basically what I told you guys. We lost the war, and the thing that they don't have is bury the lightsabers in this. That's not there. But
I like that alien with the cha-cha-cha nose, right? Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah, those were those were
Jimmy Durante.
That alien was originally created to be a child in when there was going to be this moment where Maz Kanata in Force Awakens had a bunch of children with her, and the idea was like she was some kind of teacher. And I think that's when it was based on Abrams' teacher. I think they were being more literal about it in the conceptual phase, and that's the first time I ever saw that creature was as a child in one of those pieces of. And then of course it became an adult alien, and I think the Force Awakens. But look, like this guy right here, he's giving this guy some of the cantina, but it's probably I don't know.
Washing it.
Yeah, I wouldn't drink it. I don't trust that guy. All right, so is this the underwater base?
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah,
because outside they're underwater. See,
look. Is that
they're at
that
SeaWorld base. That's where Jaws is going to come over there and scare Louis Gossett Jr.
Yeah,
looks like his brother right there, right?
Yeah.
There's a little weirdo over here to the left, and fifth brother with the dumb lightsaber on the back.
Tron.
I was kind of hoping they
saber.
weren't going to go that way. I saw these lightsabers back when I made my return from the wilderness of Tatooine myself. I found those, and I was like, I think it was one of the first things I did on one of these streams when I started doing them. I was like, I saw a bunch of them, and I was like, man, they're definitely going to go on the back, aren't they? That's what I thought then. And I was like, I don't want them to because that's so it's cartoony. It's Tron, but it's not. It doesn't necessarily always fit the Star Wars thing for me. Tibor says, "I will start a cult. I don't fucking care." And Jason, we trust. Oh, Tibor, you're in a cult. This is a cult. You're not starting one. You're in one, bud.
Jason, careful. One day you might be in deposition. You'll have to.
Yeah.
We're not in a cult.
But you totally are. You are. All right, so I guess that. Oh, is that Nari? That's I think that. So yeah, that might be Nari. That might be
what it felt like to look at the gas prices this morning.
That might be the Nardog.
Nardog. It's Binks. Oh,
maybe he sits up there and he sings majestical songs to them as well. You know what I mean? It's hot out here. It's hot out here. It's hot out here. And then they're like, yeah, it really is.
He's doing force tricks. Look at me float. I'm floating myself.
Oh no. Okay. That isn't Nari. I don't think.
It's not.
No. I think this is the fool who she makes a lesson of. And right there, right there's Uncle Owen
Cuts
when he
the
watches
hands
it
off.
happen. Yeah, this is when she makes the big spectacle of I'll kill you guys if you don't tell me what I want to know. And this is where she looks at Owen and she's like, "You, what do you know?" And then he's like, "I hate the Jedi. Those guys suck." And she's like, she doesn't really believe him too much, I don't think.
Yeah.
At least that's what I heard. I heard she's but he sells it enough. And then as I said on Star Wars Santa show today, he then is like, "Well, Pa, I'm gonna go back to my business," and he's like shitting his pants, scoops up Luke and Bruce, like, "Let's get the fuck out of town."
Yeah.
They get out to
Everyone
the desert.
looking like the High Republic back there.
And then Kenobi's like,
White robes.
Can I give him this toy? And he's like, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
Fucking
But I mean,
weirdo.
Owen looks pretty badass. I'm not gonna lie. Looks fucking pretty cool.
Yeah, he does. He is looking like very
Got that
very
Dodonna
heroic.
hair. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But yeah, she's like, look, Reva, I'm a married man. Making it happen, all right?
Look, I mean, maybe if you were a Jawa.
Dude.
What
Baru doesn't
Baru?
speak Jawa.
He's all, what Baru don't know won't hurt her. No. He's like, he's right here. Yeah, he's shitting his pants. He's like,
I'm telling you, that actor, he's looking more and more like Al from Home Improvement every year. You know, if we ever get that reboot. It's got the same pose, got the Al pose.
Is this the Reno planet you're talking about?
What's that?
Is this the Reno planet that you've been mentioning?
Yeah, which they described more as I can't remember what they call it, like Tokyo or something. I can't remember what they called it in the article.
Yeah.
We need to go over the article. I was kind of like,
it's the neon signs.
Yeah, I mean, this, he looks a little bit like Wooher if Wooher fucked. You know what I mean? Like Wooher, the cantina guy. Like in a few years, he's gonna be Wooher. Yeah, he's gonna go from like slaying it to being Wooher in no time at all. Yeah, and right here, this I am actually getting Batman vibes off of this stuff in a weird way.
Rooftop, yeah.
Well, she flies a bat ship. What do you think?
But if she
She's
helicopter
batship crazy.
Yeah, she better not helicopter save her. That's all I could say. Please don't helicopter save her.
She's totally good. It looked good in visions.
Yeah. So all right. So here, look at them. They just land it in the fucking street, guys. Come on. You got to land. You know where you're supposed to land.
It's not Freetown, Jason. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
They can do that there.
Speaking of, yeah. Neither is this show.
Oh, Sand Snakes.
So
that's the Sand Snakes.
Sand Snakes.
That's the actress from Game of Thrones. The one that played Mando's sister, right?
That's Indira Varma.
Which you also called, by the way.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say, this ain't Freetown. So thanks to everybody who is a Patreon supporter or a channel member, and I really do appreciate it. And by being one, it allows me to do the scoops that I do, because it costs money to make the rounds and to get around and to every time,
especially now.
Especially now. Every time I have to be reminded that the planet looks like Hong Kong, I owe Joel Williams $10. So it's not free. But thank you to everyone.
Didn't invent neon.
I know.
They didn't.
No, but that's what they're saying it's based on.
Do you think they hide a club Obi-Wan club on Reno?
Right back there, maybe.
Yeah.
So
the Blade Runner tent, right?
Yeah. So this is, I guess, another Inquisitor.
This is right out of that 1313 footage, right?
Cool.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah.
And then right there we got Kenobi. I'm kind of laughing about this, by the way, because my sources were like, "Yeah, Kenobi's disguised." Okay,
sure.
yeah, he is, but he's not to us. That's Kenobi. That's just the hood up. So I'll take the L on that one, okay? But literally, they told me he was disguised. So
No, he's this guy. This guy
He's
here.
this
Look at
guy.
him with the robe.
He's this
Think
guy.
he's
old
he's
Ben.
all hot now, looking like the Kenobis. This
Yeah,
guy's.
This guy's. And is this
Mass
like
Effect, mate? No, Mass
like-
Effect, right?
Is this like an early version of a K2 droid or a different brand of K2 droid?
I don't know, but he's about to fuck shit up.
It's a barcode scanner.
I'm gonna laugh if that's Kamal Nanjiani.
No.
All right, here she goes. She's jumping. She jumps. You don't think she helicopter sabers from that, right?
know.
All right, so right here. Yeah, look at. I mean, I think it's very. I'm getting. You know what I'm really getting right here is a lot of Hellraiser vibes.
Yeah,
And I'm kind of liking it. In the on Tatooine, as we keep talking about, a lot of things look worse than they do in other environments. And this is one right here where now I saw a ball sack before, and now I'm seeing a a little bit of the Pinhead Hellraiser kind of vibe from it. And the eye makeup looks better in this lighting and everything, and I think it's pretty fucking cool, actually.
Yeah, I agree.
So I wonder who this is right here. Is it just somebody being interrogated as well? Is this just further interrogation of people? Do we just
He's hypnotizing him with his saber blade. He's going into a deep trance.
Yeah.
When you wake up, you are a Watto.
Yeah,
right. That actually reminds me of Constable Zuvio for some reason.
Yeah. Remember when I was saying that one of my people told me that the volume work on this one had a real like Loki vibe at times. Loki, the Marvel show. I think I see what they were saying now.
Yeah,
I think I see it. When they go to that one city that's like being destroyed in Loki. Yeah. Fifth Brother looks good though.
It looks cool. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, it looks. I think he looks better than he looked in the cartoon for sure. Which is good. All right, so what are these? Are escape pods?
Those are the escape pods, yeah, from the temple, right? Like they're.
Oh,
right?
Is that what it
Jedi?
Is it
the two Jedi escaping from the temple, right?
Let's see. Interesting.
They definitely look like escape pods. So
yeah, they definitely have Jedi Temple escape pods. Maybe. Oh, in case of Sith Lord break glass, and they do, but.
Takes that dude on the left's head right off.
She's like, come on, man. I didn't do anything. I was trying to help you. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know. Yeah.
I'd be ducking the fuck out of the way. Like he just sits there.
Yeah.
Whoever shot this should be like, hey, you may want to react to a saber coming near your face.
Yeah. Oh, and really quickly, back earlier today, I was on Star Wars Santa show, my best bud, Star Wars Santa, and I said, hey, maybe the trailer won't come today, so I'm going to drop a really huge spoiler tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow, you guys, is what I told them. And I invited Star Wars Santa and Meg to come on if they can, and of course, Emperor Spreezy, and of course, the Kirch Watch. And
Jason's willing to tell me now. I've said I will wait.
Yeah.
Just want y'all to know.
I've actually been sitting on this for a little while now, and it's something that I just try to keep out. I'm just like, I'm gonna keep it out of my brains. Because I get very excited about this one, and I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I'm watching the Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer, and I'm still excited about this other thing that I'm gonna.
Kurtz is coming back from the dead. He's coming. What?
Deborah Chow has a Kurtz beard, and she can do whatever Kurtz could do. No,
I wish, God, that would be amazing.
So in other words, Jason, what you're trying to say is it's a pretty big scoop. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm gonna say it's the most fun scoop I probably have ever had. Fun, F-U-N, fun. Okay. Anyways, back to Kenobi though.
Yeah.
Back to the trailer. So
see, this is right here, like that shot. Like I think that this is just where I would be like, I wish all of this had some film grain. That might piss some folks off, but I just think some film grain would just pop this all a little off the page a bit. You know,
Yeah, I
like-
think I heard on the new Batman movie they actually took the whole movie to film and then transferred it back to get that.
Yeah, they did. They did the silver. They printed it on the film, and then they did the silver striping that they did on Seven and Fight Club and all that stuff, and then digitized that. Now that's expensive. I get it, but digitally they could get fairly comparable results. You know, the chroma color, the silver striping would create a chromatic sheen that is really difficult to produce. I mean, but I just feel all of these things could use some film grain. That's just, I'm old school like that. Especially if you're like, hey, this you could watch this before A New Hope, then perhaps you should get some film grain. Might help trends. I'm not saying it has to look like 16 millimeter blown up, but I think if American Graffiti had been shot, like you remove all the film grain, that doesn't look very good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that works because of the extra grain. Otherwise, it would just look like some shit you shot down the street. You know?
Right.
Right.
Yeah. The whole like 4K look versus film is something that they have to combat, and either we need to just get on board and go with that.
Beetlejuice's 4K. Beetlejuice's 4K disc is the standard.
No,
film grain on 4K can look like. Yeah.
But if they don't do a process like that, then we just have this 4K camera look to these things. And then that's where we go, this might feel a bit cheaper, or might feel a bit, weird or whatever.
It's where video games actually seem to be doing better because they could do all these cool shader post-processing effects, you know? And that's where you're like, some people are like, some games look better. It's because of all the post-processing effects they can do in engine, you know?
Mark
and I wonder if, I wonder if since the volume utilizes, Unreal 5, I wonder if they'll be able to start doing post-processing effects in camera, like on and off. You know what I mean? Like they can recreate that.
Yeah, Mark Hamilton. Sometimes that trick is used in audio recording, record in Pro Tools, transfer to tape, and then back to mix it. Yeah, that's what one of the guys who mixes my stuff for me. Sometimes he'll go and he'll take my stuff and then run it through like analog effects, and then digitize that back, and it makes me sound less shitty, but I'm still shitty. Mark Hamilton says, seriously, do they not have the budget to transfer the final cut to film and back to grade? I mean, yeah, I'm kind of with both of you guys. I think
I'm with you. If you're Star Wars, you set the standard, but I mean,
yeah, like I don't think Thor needs to do it. You know what I mean? Or like Loki, I should say, like the show like that. I don't think it needs to do it. But in this instance right here, where you are fitting together with something that has a very established, sometimes documentarian look, I think it's, I think it would be appreciated. And Kitster confirmed. I also have to say, how badass are these two guys sitting here, that when somebody pulls out a red lightsaber and is about to cut off a hand, you're just like going to sit there and eat your chicken nuggets?
That's what I said. The director, someone needed to tell that guy on the left or stage right to like react to a lightsaber getting within 3 inches of your face. There's a little too, like, you could tell she didn't have it really on set. You know what I mean? Or she's farther away from him than the camera looks. They could have done like a lens trick, right? Where they're actually farther away than they look. In the camera,
I guess she was just sitting there drinking her chocolate milk, eating her chicken nuggets too, though. And then she's like, "Oh, what?" Because look at her. She's just like kind of like sitting there. She's like, "What?"
Because if you look at that angle, it's not. Yeah, and then she's pulling it back.
Yeah.
See, so whatever. This is all nitpicky shit.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just joking around.
So is that Vader or Anakin? This right here with the gloved hand. He's got a gloved hand, right? That looks like some Sithy kind of writing on the wall.
Nope, it's Reva.
I know it jumps to that, but I don't think that's the same location.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Darth Vader to me, though. It does.
Unless that's her.
Yeah.
I think it's Reva in some kind of temple or something, maybe.
All right.
It's like the Jedi logo, doesn't it? I can't tell.
Yeah, it just looks like some kind of. And then look, we have somebody with a gun here. Huh. Okay, and then we have somebody shooting. That's not Kenobi shooting the gun, right?
I think it is Kenobi.
It is?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the final trailer. You see him well, you're seeing the birds come flying out or some shit
Yeah.
like that.
I wonder if this is when he goes to the spice den.
I'm thinking that, yeah.
I'm sure Reva is after, but I'm wondering if this is like him fighting in the spice den, you know. I was told that, you know, it was sort of like a Taken moment, if you will. I can't see shit in this frame though. I mean, that might be Kenobi. I think it's probably
Looks like
Kenobi.
his hair, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it is. And then,
Yeah, the birds.
homing pigeons. You know what that could mean? What that means? Ghost dog. Yeah. Who's Hope? Yeah.
Hope Hicks. Fuck, she just won't die.
Yeah. Man, he looks pretty. He looks pretty tired there. Yeah.
It's him picking up all that EOP shit. I told you can't leave it out there. It's a fine, heavy fine.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, should we
Good
should we
teaser.
go? Yeah, it was a good teaser. You know. Should we look at the EW stuff now?
Sure.
Let me see. Let me see if I could pull it up real quick. Oh. Hey Max, you're not driving the car, right, Max?
No.
Okay.
Are y'all still on?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, yeah. Did you get to watch it?
No.
All right. Do you want to watch it? Do you want to watch it with us, or do you again?
I want to watch it with y'all. No, I want to watch it with y'all.
All right. Well, we'll do it again. I'm not scared. All right, Max. Can you see it? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go. Hold on. I'm gonna set it up, get the sound going and all that. Take the speed off of 0.25. Just put a normal. Or we could show it to Max really fast and tell her it's a really fast trailer, Max. Okay. Can I up the quality? No. It won't let me. All right, here we go, Max. You ready? Let's do it.
The fight is done. We lost.
Is pod racing, Max?
Oh, that's so cute.
The key to hunting Jedi
Love that shit.
is patience. Jedi cannot help what they are. Their compassion leaves a trail. The Jedi code is like an itch. You cannot help it. Where is he?
Oh wow.
Max, that happened to you, Max. That happened.
That's awesome.
Right?
That's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can't.
It won't let you. It's okay.
No, it won't do landscape.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Duel of the Fates.
Yeah.
Duel of the Fates
And
is
that-
back.
And little Luke playing whatever he's playing
Yeah,
Pod
cool.
racing. He's playing Pod Racer
on a bantha.
on a bantha.
Mm.
Yeah. I was.
EOP.
I know. My head keeps going back to it too. I'm like, does he know that his dad was a pod racer now? Because he might know that his dad was the pod racer at Boonta Eve and just think he grew up, did the pod racing, and that's amazing. And then went off to become a navigator on a Spice Raider. That might be like what Luke has in his mind. That maybe Luke just may be doing pod racing's fun, and he has little goggles and stuff. And
Yeah.
but at the same time, he may also just be idolizing his father right there.
Yeah.
We might be seeing that actually like at play, and then Owen's like, "Dad, this little fucker, does he know what his dad is? His dad's a Darth Vader. Did you know that, Baru? Baru, did you know his dad was a Darth Vader?" I think that's actually lines from the show.
I just noticed the Vader breathing at the end there. I didn't notice that the first 10 times I've watched the trailer. So, yeah, interesting.
I'm going to say they can't help themselves.
Yeah, that
on that. I mean, I would have dared them not to do it.
Yeah.
So Max, did you get to see the EW coverage at all today?
Yes, this morning. That's why I was waiting for the trailer, and I figured, well, they're not going to show it, so I started working, and then I got your notification. I'm like, what fucking trailer? And then I went to Instagram while I was working, and then I saw that their Instagram account had posted it. I'm like, what the fuck? That's when I texted you.
Yeah, it was. I knew that the EW thing was coming, and it was going to be the final issue, the final print issue, which they confirm in their text here. I knew it was coming, but I didn't know it was coming on the same day. So when it came today, I thought, oh no, they switch things, and I was like, I was a little bit worried for a little bit. I'm like, they might, because they've never done these two things at the same time. They must really, want to do the 1-2 punch. And I'm okay with it. I think it's a good 1-2 punch,
Yeah. Now everyone can get really, really excited for it.
Yeah. And it's nice because, as always, I mean, whenever I get spoilers for things, even when I know it's real, it's like until I see it somewhere officially, there's always a little bit of that one little sand kernel of anxiety that, just what if it's a trick? What if it's wrong? What if it's whatever? It's not even realistic to have it, but you do have it.
Yeah.
Like one time I was with someone and they're like, "Oh man, I can't wait to see this trailer with you," when we were like at a Star Wars celebration. And I'm like, "Yeah?" And they're like, "Yeah, dude, I can't wait to see you freak out." And I sit there and I'm just like, because if it comes out and it's all wrong and I said all this shit, then let's just say the internet's not fair or kind, and it gives me like all this anxiety, and but oh boy, do I feel fucking relieved right now. I can tell you that much on two fronts, which has never happened before. So yeah,
and that was the Inquisitor, right? That was the Inquisitor. Yeah. So I can still see it. It's just that since I'm on my phone, the screen is smaller. So
yeah, right. Yeah.
So that was the Inquisitor. That's the same Inquisitor from Rebels, right?
Yeah. In the trailer, we saw the Grand Inquisitor.
Okay.
We saw the fifth brother. We saw Reva, the third sister, and I believe we may have seen another one, some kind of like androidy. I don't know if it was androidy, but kind of had an android vibe to me.
Yeah. Okay.
So
yeah, I was under the assumption based off Rebels that Grand Inquisitor guy was the same alien as the mouth guy from Revenge of the Sith.
He was.
So
or
like
he's supposed to
changing be. That is weird to me. Like, why would you? It's what I mean. Like that would be the only thing. Like if he looked just like the same race with that texture, because I thought out of the prequels that was actually a really great makeup job on that.
Oh,
they didn't do anything. He was just like, oh, they're here, wink, wink.
That was like, Bruce Spence. Was that the actor? Bruce Spence?
Yeah, the dude from Thunderdome.
Thunderdome, right. Beyond Thunderdome.
Yes. I know some stuff, but I just wonder why that was changed. I don't know.
That's my friend Rob. He knows stuff. I bet you the cartoon probably just sort of simplified the design, and now we have a second iteration of a design once removed now from the inspiration, twice removed, I guess you could say, and that's been lost. That's my
Maybe he
guess.
didn't want to wear the makeup.
I will say, if with the mouthpiece that Bruce Spence had, it's kind of hard to be like, show me what Kenobi is, you know, like Kenobi is.
They would have to ADR like they did with Cad Bane.
Yeah.
You know? So I assume there's a makeup issue there between the actor and, well, we could get his performance on set or ADR, and at that point you give him the makeup and just have him have normal teeth. I don't know, but they did what they did. It's not horrible, but it's like, all right, it's not as cool, but it's fine.
Let's just pretend one of those aliens mated with the ball sack, and that's how we got him. I think that's probably the easiest headcanon. Okay, so EW says the Force is strong with Ewan. Stupid. And I actually respect it. I respect it. I'm all about it. It's fitting that EW's final print cover before going all digital would be of someone named Ewan. It also marks Entertainment Weekly's 41st Star Wars cover, when counting all split run covers over the last 32 years, 6 of which featured Ewan McGregor as the Jedi. EW
for a photo cover. Oh, sorry. For a photo cover, that right there, before you scroll down, just to look at it for a second. For a photo cover, that's about the best they've done so far.
Yeah.
You know, like, it doesn't have 16 billion fucking heads on something. You know, it's got a key light source. It's got the twin suns. You know, it's got some texture.
But remember when they did the Boba Fett one and they put the words right on his cock?
Oh,
yeah, they didn't. I told you there was something wrong with all of that shit. Like,
did they have one for Boba Fett? The Book of Boba Fett?
And they put the words right on his dick.
You know what?
Yeah.
It was that was Empire. That was Empire, wasn't it?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I mean, they are cutting off the K, so it says we. That is funny, right? Wheelie, right?
Wheelie.
Whatever.
I'm going to say EW has a little bit of a secondhand scoops now. EW has the full scoop on Disney Plus's Obi-Wan Kenobi, including the exclusive first episodic images, showing not only the return of McGregor as Kenobi, but also Joel Edgerton as Uncle Owen. We also have your first look at the franchise's fearsome new villain in the form of a relentless inquisitor named Reva, played by the Queen's Gambit Moses Ingram. Keep clicking to see photos from the series. They have this weird, like, slideshowy kind of thing. So right here, we see a wall. I saw on Star Wars Santa's show, X-Wing was like, oh, a wall. Cool. But we can write stuff on there and make featured images out of it. I think that's kind of cool. Trouble around every corner. What kind of Obi-Wan Kenobi will we meet in Obi-Wan Kenobi, says star Ewan McGregor. We find Obi-Wan at the beginning of our story rather broken and faithless and beaten and somewhat given up. So
Boss Logic needs to just comp in some of his posters on that wall. You know, just or that photo's just right for meme placement on that wall. You know, just
yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's a lot of negative space, my friends.
That's what they call me. All right. Inquisiting minds want to know. As the Force-sensitive Inquisitor Reva, Moses Ingram will prove a formidable new foe as she seeks out Jedi in hiding for the Empire. Director Deborah Chow and writer Joby Harold describe the character as ruthlessly ambitious. So yeah. So, and then, you know, the picture is cool. Not as cool after seeing the trailer though. It's kind of, you know, that is maybe the only down part about doing all of this at once, but still pretty good though to have this DS still. I think this is an advertisement. All right, caving in. So this is where we get to see the cave I wrote about. Caving in. McGregor's Obi-Wan Kenobi is a Jedi master and a master of decluttering, as evidenced by his sparse dwelling on Tatooine. Excuse me. Where he has set up shop to watch over a young Luke Skywalker. And a long time ago, Chris was writing me and he was like DMing me and he's like, have you seen Kenobi? And I'm like, yeah, I seen him in a cave. Seeing him in a cave, and it looked in the pictures that I saw, it looked like his hair was wet. I think he might have been sweaty. Maybe it's after a day of work. I don't know, but it looked like he had like that kind of wet Obi-Wan hair, and then
Well, he has to bathe in the OPP, unfortunately. So.
Yeah.
Do you think it's hot in there or cold?
I think
At
it's
night,
cold
it's
at night.
freezing.
Yeah, at night it's
Yeah.
got to be really cold. But yeah, so Chris, when you were asking me for further details and I kept giving you the details,
Yeah.
you can see there was really no more. There were no further details to give.
True.
It's
Yeah.
a fucking cave, you know.
cave.
It's
Yeah.
cave. You know what I mean? Yeah. And but yeah, but he's living in a cave, and we get to see him. And
Didn't he have a walking stick of some nature or some shit like that?
a walking stick.
You think about that old that old
Oh no,
Dark Horse
no,
art?
yeah.
Right?
I know. I saw a picture of him with stuff, and I have a feeling it might be when he's going to a leave. You know. So I'm getting a DM right now from the old X-wing. But yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I'll go on I think I'm going on a show tonight.
Cool.
Sounds good. What time? So check out X-Wing show tonight. I'll do it because I love that X-Wing. It's pretty funny, you know. All right. So yeah, and all right. What else? What else we got? We got more stuff here. So Obi-Wan's little cave house, looking. You know, Obi-Wan, you could have tried a little bit harder though. You could have put some posters up or something. And then right here they share a common dark side goal, Ingram says, about the villainous trio of Reva, the Grand Inquisitor, and Darth Vader. They're on the same team. As for what stands out most to Ingram about her big bad, it's all heart. It's all heart. So yeah, she looks cool though. You know, looks like I think the costumes will look good with Darth Vader. That's kind of what I think in a weird way has to work. And so I am excited to see all of them with Darth Vader, like in a promo or something, to see like how those costumes sit next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's going to be pretty neat. Yeah. And life in the slow lane. We all know how Obi-Wan feels about flying. The Jedi prefers to travel by more primitive means, like this EOP, whenever possible. And this
outfit's giving me major Luke Skywalker Last Jedi vibes right now.
Yeah, I was, you know what, because of the EOP, I was seeing Qui-Gon, you know, but yeah, I mean it all fits together. It all. Yeah, it definitely, the outfit definitely interfaces well with
the Opie's like, you smell like bearded British guy. I know the smell.
Yeah, you smell like beer.
You smell like Guinness.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Guinness, exactly.
Get it? Get
it? Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. I just got it. Okay.
You got it.
Funny.
You got it. Yeah. Welcome aboard.
We did that live.
You know they named it after him though, right?
What, the EOB?
No, the Guinness. They named it after. I'm just kidding.
After Obi-Wan Kenobi, yeah. I remember back in the day in the 90s, Ewan McGregor was always drinking Heinekens. Interviewers would just buy him Heinekens, and he would say whatever they wanted, making him cry uncle. Joel Edgerton is back as Uncle Owen, and we don't necessarily like the odds in a face-off with Reva. But as a wise smuggler once noted, never tell me the odds. Thank you, George, for casting Joel Edgerton as Uncle Owen, laughs director Deborah Chow. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
And so
it's gonna
get taught a lesson. And this right here confirms more. McGregor is all cloaked up again as Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's got places to go, like the new planet Daiyu. Daiyu, Jedi! I think it's Daiyu. Does it Daiyu sound right? Daiyu.
EU.
Sure.
Daiyu. Daiyu, which sort of has a Hong Kong feel to it, says writer Joby Harold. It's got a graffiti-ridden nightlife and is kind of edgy. It's just got a different lane and a different feeling. So neat, I say. So there we have it. There was the EW coverage, and actually not super extensive unless there's more coming. So I could kind of see why they would do that coverage with this trailer today. Because in the past, whenever they've done it, they've been like, back when Bresnikan was writing for them, they'd be like, oh, here's a whole article on the Crystal Fox from The Last Jedi, and then here's it was like it would be a whole day of drops.
Drag it out a bit, yeah.
Yeah, and then the magazine would come and you'd have it all in one magazine. So this looks like they're just kind of doing this smaller thing. And I have no inside baseball on this part of it or whatever, but EW didn't do a cover for Book of Boba, which and Empire did. And I remember friends at Empire in the past kind of being like, it sucks because EW gets to pick all the best stuff and then we get what's left over. So you know what I mean? And so it makes me think that EW just didn't want the Book of Boba content. Not that they knew it was bad. They probably just weren't interested, so they just gave it all to Empire.
How could they not be interested?
EW is going through some things, They're
digital only now, right?
Yeah, they're going digital only, which to me doesn't say they're forward thinking. It says we're slowly maybe dying, and I don't. I'm curious to see what the relevancy is of EW when they're not a magazine's newsstand publication anymore, because I always found the power of them and with Star Wars is that they tell my mom and dad that there's something new coming out. I could tell them all day and they're just like, yeah, Jason's fucking blabbing his mouth about Star Wars again. Don't hear any of it. It's just eyes glaze over. But then they go to the grocery store, to buy their blocks of butter. And then they're like, oh, look, Star Wars. Hey, I saw Star Wars is coming out. It's coming. And it's just like, yeah. So I'm curious to see if how that will go in the future for Star Wars. Cause will they continue this relationship with EW when it does jump over, I guess you do get their social media channels, but Disney itself has huge social media channels, like collectively, when you put it all together, the network that they have. If they just dropped everything, they don't. So I'm curious to see how the future goes when, we move more towards a digital world. I don't really know if we need magazines. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool when you go to the doctor or something in a waiting room and there's magazines there.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think it's cool to have magazines if you like to collect a hard copy of something.
Or if you're out of toilet paper, you're just like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Gotta do it.
That, it really is a clutter. I mean, it is just having magazines.
Yeah. I stopped buying them. I ended up giving all of them away to my Star Wars friends. Do you want these? And I'm like, yeah. Like I had a point where I was completely appreciative of where Empire would send me every cover. And they sent me this one with a action figure of Kylo Ren in it and stuff. It was so nice. It was one of the coolest gifts I ever received. And, but I was just like, all of this stuff is just stuff.
I collected the Entertainment Weekly of when they started with Rogue One, all the Star Wars story stuff, those I collected. I kind of stopped with the sequel trilogy, but I'm going to get this one.
It's the
only thing I ever pick up is who's the actor, the photographer. She does all the stuff for Vanity Fair.
Annie Leibovitz.
Yeah, anything I just if you just could whatever she does, just put that in a Star Wars film, right? Rogue One's the closest, but Greg Fraser did Rogue One, who just did the Batman. Yeah, Leibovitz and Greg Fraser, that's the look for me. And so when the magazine has her photography, I'm like, I'll pick that up.
Yeah,
because she can make anything look amazing. So
yeah, those pictures of Obi-Wan and Maul fighting from Phantom Menace with jumping, they were pretty nice. I gotta say.
Yeah, she's really showing me up there. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Are we all in agreement that this trailer is better than the whole series of Boba Fett?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. I mean, looking back on it,
the Lego Star Wars game was better than the whole series.
Legos? No. I don't like Legos. Ugh. Anything Legos I don't like. Star Wars Legos I don't like.
Not a Lego gal. Don't
Rob's
tell my
angry.
son. He's like, Dad, are we pre-ordering today? I'm
Max,
like, I don't know.
Max
Yeah.
is in the minority of all humanity on that one.
They get everywhere. Like they break.
The video
and it
game,
gets
Max.
over.
The video game Lego Star Wars.
I don't need the video game. I don't like. I don't like the Lego shit that they show on Disney Plus. I don't like that. No.
Okay.
Max making enemies today.
Yes, I am. Good.
No, I'm
Star
with
Wars
Max.
Santa's not happy.
I enjoy doing a Lego set with my kids. Like that's fun and stuff, and you kind of get to do something. But when it comes to the shows,
so does Lego McCollum.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a set.
the animated shows, I appreciate, but I don't like that they're treated like they're in place of getting some real storied content. You know what I mean? Like when they just drop out of the balloon, it's just there, and I'm like, okay, cool, yeah. My kid watches, I'm like, yeah, fine, fun. But when everybody's like, everybody get ready, I'm like, no, that's not a get ready thing. It's not a get ready kind of thing about Lego for me anyway. But yeah, I could say I feel much better about this than Book of Boba in many ways. I mean, down to the look, to the fact of should it exist, like the very. I mean, just in the trailer, you felt some serious stakes. You feel like they're you feel a little bit of the paranoia. You feel a little bit of the got to keep your head down. You feel a little bit of the oppression of the Empire. You just don't feel somebody who just wants to rule with respect, and we don't know why.
When did or how soon did they release the Book of Boba Fett trailer? Like a month before?
Yeah, that one was 2 months
not
before.
even. Was it 2 months or a month?
October. I think it was October. It was October, right? Disney Plus Day.
Okay,
Disney Plus Day.
So it's the same. Approximately the same time frame that they're doing this one.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, this is a little earlier.
November was Disney Plus Day.
Yeah, this one's a little bit earlier, and this one, as I think Mark Hamilton pointed out in the chat, it says it's a teaser. Yeah, so I don't know, but at the same time, I would not start expecting there to be a second one. I hope there is. I would love if there is, but I wouldn't.
It's going to be TV spots, but I don't know about another.
May 4th will be the full one. It'll be the exact same trailer, but with respect.
Oh, with respect. Yeah, that sounds right.
With disrespect.
Yeah. Disrespect. Dr. Disrespect. Hey, everybody, I'm Dr. Disrespect. Yeah, no, they're probably gonna not go too much further, because if they do, they kind of have to start showing Leia and Bail Organa and stuff.
Who? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, right. I mean, no, but they'd have to move into Leia and Bail Organa, and something just tells me that's something that they're going to save for the masses in the episode.
Yeah.
Do we think that the trailer's the first 2 episodes? Because that's what I'm thinking. First 2
for sure.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that was
first 15 minutes.
No, it was the first. It was the first 2.
All killer, no filler, right?
Yeah. Now, to the best of my knowledge, that was the first 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And we'll So we will. Yeah. We'll. There may have been one from the 3rd. There may have been a shot from the 3rd, but I can't.
You can't confirm or deny that.
I cannot confirm or deny that, Max. But I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, let's just say the first 2 episodes and call that the most likely scenario here. And and all of the stuff on the other planet, when I took everything I ever heard from my sources, right, down to down at Manhattan Beach. That was from the end all the way to the end of filming in August. I laid it all out and tried to make it make sense. Yeah. And my guess, my very educated guess, is at the very end of the first episode. So the very start of the first episode is the two Jedi leaving the Jedi Order and escaping. Maybe that's what those escape pods. Maybe that's what those escape pods are. Then the very last part of the episode is Kenobi finding the body of Nari and leaving, blasting off to Dayu. And then the second episode is Dayu and saving Leia.
Bless you.
And then the third episode is dealing with Reva. So, and then we'll don't want to get ahead of myself here. You know what I mean? But yeah. So that my guess would be most of that was the first two episodes. Anything on Tatooine is the first episode for sure. Anything on Dayu is the second episode. Yeah. Yeah. That's how it does look good, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to watch it like 10,000 100 million times now.
Right. I know. I'm gonna have to go watch.
I wish. You know what they could do? These TVs they could ship with a film grain like added. You know what I mean? Like they need the post processing on the TV side. So if I want it, I could just pick the era. I want 1977 film grain. Boom.
This guy is still talking about film grain.
Yeah. I love film grain.
I ignored everything you were talking about.
Everything in the last 30 minutes.
Yeah. I love film grain. I love film grain.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Who wants smooth Cheerios? Nobody. You want that?
Yeah, I like grains and oats.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Helps Owen take his Tatooine field dookies, as he calls them. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah.
What a day. What a day.
I know. I feel I'm exhausted now.
Yeah.
I'm like a little kid who got tuckered out. I went down to the play place.
You getting your scoops confirmed today, Mister? Round of applause for you, Mister Ward.
Thank you. Yeah, I think I do an okay job sometimes. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm holding my phone. I can't clap.
I'm kind of waiting for Rob to give me credit for predicting March 10th.
Clapping.
Rob's never going to give me credit, are you?
Oh no.
It was someone else. You just believed in it. Are you saying it was you?
Yeah, I just figured it all out from that one guy who
you are a cheeky man, Sketchcraft.
I'm not saying nothing cool's gonna happen.
You only admit to scooping when you're right, and then if it wasn't, it was some hidden source.
March 10th was my prediction from November last
Oh, that's right, March the 10th. You got me on that one. Yeah. You got me on that one.
So
you're right.
You're right. Yeah, so I might as well take it.
Congratulations.
Right? It was.
Although technically you got it wrong because of the teaser trailer. The real full trailer will arrive in May, as I said before. The one with Vader in it that actually shows you the story.
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot he's in it.
Okay, Mark Hamilton says Boba Fett trailer was 9 weeks and 2 days before the premiere. This is 11 weeks out. So
they're more confident. That's what it tells me.
I was just gonna say that they're more confident.
Yeah.
What they're really saying is it's 9/11. It's a false flag trailer.
that sounds right.
Numerology is a Sith technique. It's true. Go buy my dick pills.
No, I felt bad because I asked Star Wars Meg and Santa if they wanted to join the show tomorrow, and she said yeah. And then I go to bed. I sleep my very American sleep and get up at 7 a.m. or whatever. And then I have a message from Meg. I look at it and she's like, "What time?" And I'm like, 11 a.m. Well, that's when I do my show, 11 a.m. And then Meg is asking about the trailer. She's on a whole different like topic now. So on Santa's show this morning, they're all like thinking 11 a.m. Eastern time or whatever. They're like, oh, there's like, yeah, happening, man. I'm like watching it. I'm like, man, I feel kind of bad. I'm like, I know I said it would come today. I didn't say what time. And then someone is like, hey, they think 11 for some reason. And I was like, oh shit. I looked at Meg. I'm like, hey, Meg.
Well, according to Glynis McCants, Star Wars Glynis McCants, the next one will be on an 8. It's the luckiest number. Keep it in your wallet. You'll always earn money. We got the 11. We got the 9s. Next is the 8. You'll see.
And Mark Hamilton was asking why, like, was it at like 11:36 or 50, whatever it was, the time? They needed extra time for the chemtrails to get over our houses.
Oh,
That's
They
all.
could silver coat the film stock with some chemtrails.
For sure. It was
that's true.
yeah, for sure.
It'll probably be a 4 though. 4 is the other number, right? 411-911-4. It'd be May 4th. That'll be the full trailer reveal.
Okay.
You'll see. Celebration.
Nice.
Yeah. The
Buy your celebration poster now. I know you want it.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Why is there not a Kenobi poster for sale immediately after this fucking trailer? That's what I'm saying, right? Like, you should be able to get that shipped to you, so you can be like, put it right over your TV and shit.
Yeah, it's always been a little bit weird that they like don't want to take my $25 like with the theatrical Kenobi poster that goes up for sale right after these trailers, because that's probably the only time I'll probably buy it.
Yeah.
Even if I want it, I'd probably be like, nah. But right now, if it was up there, I'd be like, yeah, let's.
Shit, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hype
Or the
for
shirt.
space is real. You know what I'm saying? The hyperspace deals, right? It's,
Yeah.
whenever they first release a trailer, they just put that initial wave of pre-order merch you can get right off their site. You
I don't know when the
and-
last time I bought a poster.
I think it was that New Kids on the Block one. Yeah, I know you love little Joey. You were definitely a little Joey girl, weren't you? No, I'm just kidding. No, you're more of a Donnie, right? A Donnie? No.
Oh, well, who's the one with the dark hair? Joey?
Jordan.
No, Jordan. It was Jordan. Yeah.
Jordan. Okay. Please don't go, girl. Mark Hamilton. Thank you for the info, by the way. That looking that up for us. What was that, Kurtzwatch?
I was gonna say, Ewan wasn't the only person to show off their Disney Plus beard today. I mean, getting to see Tom Hanks as a crazy Albert Einstein Geppetto is
Like a Geppettophile.
Yes.
Are you guys all Geppetto-philes here? Do you guys all love Geppetto?
He's
as much as I
looking
do?
more like Walter Matthau every year. That Tom Hanks, like, he's getting close. Like, watching this happen in real time, it's odd. All right.
Yeah.
I'm more of a what's his name? Chet Hanks. I'm more of a Chet Hanks man, honestly. White Boy Summer.
You love the self-destruction. You know,
the White Boy Summer is just. It was the best summer. It was the best summer, you guys. If you were,
you saw Kenobi himself. I mean, you can't top that, can you?
Yeah, that was just White Boy Summer stuff.
Yeah.
Max is like, fuck this, I'm out of here.
Yeah. Just
Max is
another
like,
day for him, yeah.
Max doesn't like White Boy Summer.
Hey, Max.
She's like, no, I gotta go pick Chet up now. He just Ubered me.
Yeah.
I don't want him to hear the shit talking.
Sorry.
It's okay.
God, this is like so sensitive. I hit the back tab by accident.
Oh, okay. The back to button.
Yes. My back to
Anyways.
button.
They can't put back to in a Star Wars anything for 10 years. That's the
No.
rule now.
I put on Empire Strikes Back the other night and just had it playing in the background. And I saw it. I was like, I don't even care if you're floating in it upright. It was like they thought they were making a video game. Like, well, his health bar's going down. Like, I don't care. Just have him. He's tough. It's fine. Yeah, when we were doing the Batman show the other day, by the way, somebody's like, this one doesn't shoot up because he's like Kurt Cobain. I'm like, no, he totally does. Remember in the movie, he took that thing and I'm like, I think I might decompress from Star Wars and see Batman tonight if I have time.
Have you seen it twice or already?
I've seen it twice. Yeah, I'm liking that movie. Yeah. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
But Batman and Kenobi, this is a pretty good little time for me.
It's a good week, definitely. Yeah.
You get to see some of that Bruce Jitsu.
The Bruce Jitsu.
There you go.
Canon. That's real. I'm not even joking.
So I don't know the name of the Fourth Inquisitor or whatever that number happens to be. I'm not sure. I just knew that there were more, and I don't know if there's more than that. And that's why, like, for a time, I was being kind of like dodgy about speaking about how many there were or who was in it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you could have like we might see 6 more, but they're not really in it. They might just be like in that base or something.
The name is Tom. Tom the Inquisitor.
Tom. Yeah. Ingrid.
Sal. My name's Sal the Inquisitor. I'm Sal Inquisitor Berg.
I'll bring my shoes. Yeah, I fell a Jedi and my shoes fell off.
This guy over here he's in a disguise. Disguise and disguising.
Yeah. Would it be funny if Obi-Wan peels off the fake beard from Attack of the Clones?
Which was me the whole time. Whoa!
Sal Rosenberg. Yeah. Jerky Boys. Yeah, Jerky Boys got me in a lot of trouble as a kid. I went down to Radio Shack. First, I actually took a telephone, took wires from the output of the headset on it, and ran it into a guitar jack and had that going into my amp, so my friends could hear the phone call in the other room. That's how we used to do it. And then
full trailer predictions, Jason.
I don't think
I just cut you off.
Yeah, I don't think
I know I did that on purpose. So
everybody,
you're having too good a day. I gotta cut you off.
That's fair.
Finish your story.
No. I mean, we lost like 40% of the audience already just being ourselves. So that's great.
I didn't see the trailer in the first 10 minutes. Show sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
You don't let that go, do you?
No, I worked in wrestling, pro wrestling. We call us working the leg. All right, you got to work that leg. I'm telling you.
Are you a fan of pro wrestling?
From a certain era, yeah. Now, no.
Do you know
now it's ridiculous.
By any chance?
Nacho Libre. Sorry, no, I didn't watch it as a kid. I didn't watch it.
My cousin's married to
the
a
Lucha Libre
famous wrestler. That's all, a Mexican one. So yeah, I thought maybe
I wanted to go see Lucha Libre when I would spend my weekends in Mexico as a kid, or weeks actually, my summers in Mexico, and they would say no. Not in our house. All right.
So tonight I'll be on X-Wing show at 6:00. So 6 Pacific Standard Time.
You're doing a full day, Jay. Santa's show, your show.
Yeah.
Don't leak any more spoilers on other people's shows, Jason. Say that for our shows. That's why you have a show.
Tomorrow on X-Wing show, I'll talk about what's happening. And then, but I'll also promote tomorrow. And I don't know if X-Wing is busy tomorrow, but he's also welcome to come and join us tomorrow to discuss the thing I'm going to drop that I can't tell you guys how happy I am about it.
It up so much, Jason.
It's so good though. It makes me so happy. And maybe I don't know. Maybe I called a friend last night and told them, it's time. They're like, time for what? And I told them what the time was.
It's time.
And it was the old Bespin, called the Bespin, said I'm gonna do it. And then he was like, oh man, like he feels the same way I do. So I feel like if he feels the same way I do, then I feel like that's a good sign.
Jeez,
so
Matt Berry's gonna be Dash Rendar. Can't wait. Can't wait.
I know. No, I went on Santa's show. I said I was gonna do that, and then they're like people are talking about Heir to the Empire and shit, and I'm just like, if it was Heir to the Empire, I'd just be like, Dash Rendar, Heir to the Empire. Bye.
Yeah, you wouldn't care.
Good night.
Wouldn't care. It's not your thing.
Good night. But
we're getting a whole Yuzum series. Lamb Head
and the Yuzums. Musical.
Tales of the Lamb Head. It's coming soon to Disney Plus.
Yeah. By 4 AD. But anyways, I guess we'll call this one a show. I mean, I think we did.
Full trailer prediction. You get one each person. Go around the clock. Max, full trailer prediction.
The full trailer prediction.
One prediction.
Leia? We see Leia? I don't know.
I'm going to predict that there isn't one.
Yeah. Nice.
He says no. Chris?
My prediction is that you will still be harping on something about the film design, something complaining about something or other, and yeah, that's my.
I was right about Boba Fett's materials, and I'm right about this. So
Yeah, well, you are.
hate all you want.
Hey, I love you. I don't hate you.
all you want.
I love you. I love you. Honestly.
No, I mean in the fun hate.
Sure.
Like yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like hate your guts.
Hate with
like
a
I'm gonna
K.
kill you.
Yeah, I hate her. Okay, sure.
But Mark,
Yeah.
Mark, we take the barbershop quartet and we change it all around and like the tuning, so it's like the Sonic Youth version of a barbershop quartet. The bass is doing the lead. It's crazy. We're gonna revolutionize barbershop quartets. All right.
And my prediction's May the 4th.
May the 4th.
Oh.
May the 4th we get something.
Oh, that's just any prediction? Like when it's going to come out or what?
You already did
Anything.
yours, Max.
I'm just asking
You're
what.
cut off. You're cut off from predictions.
For clarification.
Kurt says no. He's the director.
Well, all right. We're gonna wrap it up here. Thanks to everybody for joining us today. Thanks to everyone who's believed in the channel and the show and the site, and who's a Jason Pemberton style channel member. What if Obi-Wan Nightmares not only involved Anakin but Maul as well? Oh shit, that would be cool. But yeah, thanks to everyone who's like I said, channel member, supporter, and all that kind of jazz. And we will be back tomorrow at 11 a.m. And I'm going to drop if you like what I like with Star Wars, what I consider to be my favorite scoop of all time. Okay.
Awesome.
That's what I'm gonna say. It's fucking nuts. Okay.
Is it going to make people go poop?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's fucking fantastic.
Awesome.
So yeah. So come back tomorrow and we'll be talking about Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi and all that jazz, and we'll have a good time.
And thanks to you, Jason, for dropping all these scoops. So we as a community appreciate it. So
thanks, man. That's nice. That's nice to hear it. All right, bye everyone. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
And I'll see you tonight on the X-Wing show.